Anxiety and depression are prevalent amongst the Australian population, but they are even more so prevalent amongst headache and migraine sufferers. So what's the connection and why is it important? Hi, I'm Dr. Beth, osteopath here at Melbourne Headache Solutions. So up to 25% of people that present to a GP will experience anxiety and depression. And 90% of those people will experience anxiety, will also experience depression. And up to 85% of people who experience depression will also show major signs of anxiety. So there's been a lot of studies that look into the connection between anxiety, depression, headaches, and migraines. And studies have shown that between 16 to 30% of migraine sufferers will experience anxiety, and 17 to 47% of migraine sufferers will experience depression, and many people will experience both at the same time. So this is a very high number of headache and migraine sufferers that are experiencing anxiety and depression. What these studies don't look at though, and I think that it's a very important thing that we do need to look at, is whether the anxiety and depression came before the onset of symptoms or whether it came after the onset of symptoms. So I think that this is certainly an area that we do need to look at, and something that I believe that further research needs to be done into, because I think that it's a very good area that we can look at in terms of trying to help prevent headaches and migraines in the future. And we're all about trying to prevent pain rather than having to try to treat pain. But with the statistics that we do know and the information that we do know is that with this high number of headache and migraine sufferers that are experiencing anxiety and depression, is that with the anxiety and depression, if left untreated and left unmanaged, then they do tend to experience the worst prognostic outcomes. So they do tend to experience the worst treatment outcomes. So basically, people who experience anxiety or anxiety and depression combined tend to get the lowest perceived treatment efficacy and the lowest treatment satisfaction, as well as I said, the worst treatment outcomes. So what this means is that not only do we want to be treating physical causes and internal causes in terms of things like diet, supplements, physical causes in terms of treating the jaw and treating the neck, but we do also want to make sure that we're addressing anxiety and depression at the same time, regardless of whether the anxiety and depression came before or after the onset of your headaches and migraines. Because the anxiety and depression do help to stimulate your system and stir your system up, keep you sensitized, and essentially help your body to hold on to the pain of a headache and a migraine. And this is obviously not what we want to happen. We want to try to wind your system down and allow your body to let go of the pain, release the pain. And we want to get the best treatment outcomes, not the worst treatment outcomes. So there are many things that you can do yourself to try to help anxiety and depression. The first one is you can take and ingest several things and incorporate them into your diet to try to help with anxiety and depression. So several anxiety helping foods include foods rich in magnesium, vitamin B, and also zinc. So omega-3s have also been found to be really beneficial in terms of anxiety and depression. So they're great. So try adding those into your diet. Exercise, as we know, is fabulous for anxiety. So any kind of exercise. And exercise has been found, even as little as 5 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes has been found to be mood elevating in regards to depression, and be mood elevating for several hours. So acting like a painkiller in regards to pain. So as I said, exercise, fabulous for both anxiety and depression. So other things that you can do, mindfulness. Mindfulness is fantastic for both anxiety and depression, and there are many, many, many ways that you can do mindfulness. Liam did a video yesterday, so if you're curious about mindfulness and you're not sure what it is or how to do it, check out that video, it's great. Other things you want to be doing are making sure that you're getting restful sleep. Sleep is very restorative for the brain, for the mind, for the body, and so you want to be working to ensure that sleep is working for you rather than against you. So these are all things that you can do actively for yourself to try to work on your anxiety, on your depression, to try to help decrease your headaches and migraines to get the best outcomes instead of the worst outcomes. However, if you're finding that you need more help, please seek help, okay? This is not something that we want to take lightly. And so for a lot of people, they can do things actively themselves, but if you need help, please seek help because we want to be taking this seriously. So I hope that you have found this useful. If you have, please like, share, comment. If you've got any questions, please comment below. And if you think that this video can help somebody else, please share it around, because we want to be helping as many people with headaches and migraines as possible. Because as I said, we want to be getting the best treatment outcomes for people, not the worst. We want to be preventing pain rather than having to try to treat pain, because nobody wants to be suffering with headaches and migraines at all. No one should have to suffer. Thanks guys, I hope you found it useful, and I'll catch you next time.